Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting right under the surface, literally, to explore something foundational. Raised access flooring. You might hear it called false flooring, too.
That's right. And this deep dive is based on some really comprehensive materials from a major provider in this space, actually established way back in 1995. We're going to explore how these systems are, well, more than just hiding messy cables. They're pretty critical for how buildings work and, importantly, how they adapt over time.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you've ever been in one of those super modern data centers, or maybe a really flexible office space,
Right.
or even a high-tech hospital, and you sort of wonder, how do they manage all that stuff? All the wires, the cooling. This is your shortcut to understanding that hidden genius.
So what is it fundamentally? Well, at its core, you've got these modular panels. Often they're steel, maybe with a cement core inside for strength. And they sit up on these little legs, creating a gap, an elevated space underneath the floor you walk on.
Right, a void.
Exactly. A void specifically designed to house all that vital infrastructure power, data cables, HVAC, you name it. And that space is really the key to the flexibility.
So it's not just a floor, it's more like a dynamic platform.
Precisely.
And what's really fascinating, I think, are the benefits that go way beyond just, tidying up wires. We see these systems in all sorts of places now, don't we? Offices, data centers, hospitals. I think you mentioned cinemas even.
Oh, absolutely. And connecting this to the bigger picture, the advantages are pretty significant. Think about construction reports suggest it can really cut down on labor costs, streamline the whole building process. Plus, long-term, there's talk of potentially up to 30% energy savings,
Yeah.
mostly because it makes underfloor air distribution feasible.
Underfloor air. Okay, how does that save energy?
Well, instead of blasting cold air from the ceiling, you can deliver conditioned air right where it's needed, near the occupants or equipment. Much more efficient. It also helps with air quality.
Better air quality, too. Makes sense. And I guess less waste during construction and refits, which fits right in with all the green building stuff we hear about.
Exactly. It ticks a lot of those sustainability boxes.
So, okay, practically speaking, what does this all mean for someone actually in that space? It sounds like it creates a higher performance environment overall. You get that clean, uncluttered look, obviously, but also it makes it way easier to upgrade technology later on, right?
Definitely. Future-proofing is a huge part of it.
And improved safety, too, I imagine. Managing all those power cables, preventing static electricity issues, which in a server room, that's a really big deal.
Oh, absolutely critical. Static discharge can, completely wreck expensive equipment. So the materials used are really important. And that brings us to the different types of panels. There's quite a variety depending on the need. For those sensitive server rooms, for instance, HPL, that's high-pressure laminate, or vinyl tiles, are really popular. Both are designed to be anti-static, which, as you said, is crucial. HPL offers lots of finish options, very customizable. Vinyl is great for aesthetics, too. Lots of design choices.
Okay, that makes sense for the tech spaces. But here's where it gets really interesting. For me, it's not just for data centers, right? You mentioned other types, like Woodcore panels. What are they good for?
Right, Woodcore. They're known for being very rigid, durable, and they actually have really good acoustic properties. So think about reducing footstep noise in a busy open-plan office. They work well there.
Okay, acoustics, yeah. And what about ceramic tiles?
Ceramic tiles are often a more budget-friendly choice, but
Yeah.
still very strong. Good load-bearing capacity.
And calcium sulfate. That sounds heavy duty.
It is. Calcium sulfate panels are primarily chosen for their excellent fire resistance. So anywhere that fire safety is absolutely paramount, these are often the go-to.
Got it. So lots of panel options, but how do they actually stay stable? You mentioned little legs earlier.
Yeah, the understructure is key. You have the pedestals. Those are basically the adjustable pillars holding the panels up. And then you often have stringers, which are like beams connecting the pedestals. These stringers add lateral stability. Really important if you've got heavy equipment or lots of cabling pulling on things. They're even seismic-rated systems designed for earthquake zones.
Wow, okay. So it's engineered for some serious resilience.
That's good.
And the customization just keeps going, doesn't it? From the
Ah.
core panel material to the final finish on top. Could be carpet, marble, that anti-static vinyl you mentioned.
Exactly. It allows for really tailored solutions. Need extra bracing for seismic activity. Need specific cable management pathways. It's all possible. That adaptability is why you see it in so many different modern buildings.
Okay, let's try and pull this together then. What we've really explored today is how this seemingly simple idea of just raising the floor a bit is actually a cornerstone of modern architecture. Efficient, sustainable, adaptable architecture. It's not just a passive floor, it's an active system.
Well said. And I think it shows how, knowledge is great, but understanding how to apply it is where the value is. This hidden layer demonstrates how thoughtful design, stuff you don't even see, can impact huge things. We're talking data security, energy use, the entire working life of a building. It really is about building smarter.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Maybe next time you walk into a sleek modern office or a hospital or even a fancy new cinema, just take a second. Think about that invisible infrastructure humming away beneath your feet. How might understanding these foundational elements, this hidden intelligence, change how you see the spaces you use every single day?